Alright, here's the next job. We got a Landcruiser Toyota XJ 2011. Major complaint here is some brakes, so we're going to take a look at it. Let's see if we get started with this thing. Alright, so we're going to blow the wheel off. First inspection here. This guy's got one of those locking lug nuts. End of the game if you can't find the socket, but fortunately it's in the glove box, so I'm going to blast the wheel off real quick and then take a look at the dash. Get rid of that thing. Everybody's a comedian today. I'll blow this wheel off. Okay, it's pretty heavy. Okay, I don't know what's happened. There it is, not bad. This thing out of the way. Take a quick look at the brakes here. Yeah, so a little worn down, not bad. We'll throw a new set on there and see what we got. Rotors feel like they're in pretty good shape. All right, well, the job has taken a turn for the worse here. Sadly, it looks like the caliper's seized up. These outside pistons are moving, the insides aren't. I basically was able to get this thing apart after wrestling with the pins, and I put the channel locks on here and tried to compress the piston with all my might, no dice. So at this point now, we're gonna declare this caliper is no good. Trip to the parts store, brand new one right here. We're gonna throw it on. Gonna take care of the line, open the bleeder up. I lubed it up. It actually comes with new pins and everything. It's gonna make the job a lot easier. I wish we declared it deceased earlier on when these didn't move. We would have saved ourselves some time. There you go. So I put some penetrating oil on this line right here. I got my 10mm line wrench. Get it on there, and if you're lucky, like I am, it comes right off. So I just want to loosen that up. I'll come back to it in a second. I don't want to lose too much fluid. And I'm going to pull this off right up here too, so I got a little slack on the line. That's like a 12mm. Okay, get it on there. Fortunately, it's not too rusty. Okay, there it is. I got it. It's come right off. There it is. Just give me a little slack with the line here. Just kind of like work it off. There it comes. It come right off. See, just like there it is. Okay, cool. And then the back of the caliper brackets are held on by the 17mm right here. On the back side, excuse my head. I want to loosen it up, so just give it like a, oh, okay. Jesus. Give it like a, oh, am I going the wrong way? Come on. Okay. Alright, so I used a breaker bar to break those, the caliper mounting brackets loose. I'm going to use the Milwaukee ratchet and spin them off. Piece of cake. Saves a little bit of time. That's it, this caliper is pretty much ready to come off. That's it. Now we're gonna change out the line. And we'll be good to go. Just basically, don't mind my thumb there, I jammed it. Basically just put the line on nice and easy. It's a little bit loose. I got the 2 bolts holding the back of the caliper on. I'm gonna blast them out with my Milwaukee tool here. And then torque them down with the larger 1/2-inch drive. And then basically we're going to throw the pads in. We're going to put lubricant on each part of the pad, throw the pins in, new clip, this side's done. So honestly, changing the caliper this way, a lot quicker than if we were wrestling trying to get those pads out of there. We got the hose on. I opened the bleeder a little bit. We got a little drip coming out, so it's going to make me easier to bleed this thing. I'm going to put this brake caliper grease on right on the ends here. Hopefully they don't rust up so bad. Move nice and easy. Little thin coat. The pad with the little metal thing right here goes on the outside. So go hit that guy first. Nice little coat. Slide this guy in, just like this. And slide one of those pins in. You give it brand new hardware with the caliper too, so it makes the job a lot more appealing. This guy goes right in the back. Push the pin all the way through. Looking good. I'm going to start with the bottom pin. Get this guy in there. Now there's a special little clip. So you got to kind of look at it real quick. I believe it goes in this way. So pull the pin out. Slide it in. Get behind there. Pin going right in, right like that. You can kind of bend these tabs around, click them in a hole. Goes right around, click it in the hole. It's going pretty good, but give me a hard time. Okay, that's it. And then right here, there's two little clips that go in there. In this bag, little tiny things, hairpin clips, slide it in the hole, that's it. Slide it in the hole up here. And that's it. Basically, we're pretty much done with this brake job. We're gonna bleed the brakes, check for leaks, and I think we're gonna be in good shape.